Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 26, 2021. I want to cover stocks with heavy insider buying. As we all know, when insiders are buying their own stock, that means they have got conviction about the company and the stock price going forward. So as individual investors, we have to watch what insiders are doing, and if they're buying heavily, we should keep a close watch and look at the RSI level. If the RSI is still low, it's always good to buy along with these insiders and go from there. So here I got list of top companies with heavy insider buying. Top of the list we got little company called Novan. Novan is a $8 stock and we got very low market cap, 153 million, and insiders are buying, institutions are buying, and sales is low at this time, just 4 million. And as you can see here, low RSI, that means a stock can still go higher. It's still a good entry point to buy. And as you can scan through here, we got there is a little low float, 142 million, which is okay. They just have 153 million market cap. Out of that, 142 is float available for us to trade. So with that, let's jump in here. Next, we got Petroleum, and as you can see here, this has got high insider buying, little bit higher market cap, $1.9 billion market cap. Institutions also buying. This has got good sales growth here and nice gross margin. But right now, not a good entry point here. Stock has already gone up. Right now, RSI is 68. That tells you wait for a little pullback. I have seen this CPE going up and down. It always gives a good entry point. I would say wait a little bit, let it cool off. And this has got a high short ratio, 19%. Right now, short squeeze is on the play. It's good to wait and let the short squeeze play out. And then you got AEI, a little known real estate company here. Very low stock price and very low market cap, just 92 million. And the CEO and the chairman has got great ambitions to really modernize and make the homes tech savvy with all the modern amenities. So with that, insiders are buying heavily, as you can see here. And as you see here, they got nice gross margin and there's a high short ratio also. This can create short squeeze, and they also have nice RSI. And we got few more here. I love Sentinel at these levels here. Sentinel is a cyber security company and insiders are buying heavily. I would buy along with insiders. Sentinel has a potential to become a company like CrowdStrike or Zscaler. That's why it's good to wait and watch and buy Sentinel at these levels given RSI is very low. And we got few more here. We'll go through this in little more detail and look at what's good to buy at these levels and take it from there. So with that, from a top news perspective, we got Novan. They report safety data and looks like they are conducting some stability testing and stock is oversold. At these levels, it's okay to buy a little bit Novan and go from there. And then you got Ault Global, DPW. They announced investment in unique electric solutions. I think this is also oversold at these levels. Good to buy some DPW slowly. And then we got Sentinel cybersecurity play. They partner with the NDR integrations. I think this is also oversold. I would buy Sentinel at these levels and accumulate. And we got Solaris SLRX, and they're having some research partnership here. I think this is also a good biotech play here. We can buy this and go forward. And then we got here top software as a service stocks to buy. We got DOCN and Tulio. DOCN, I think it's a little high from a price perspective and also RSI perspective, relative strength index perspective. I prefer Tulio at these levels. Stock is oversold. I'll be accumulating slowly and take it from there. And then we got here one of my favorite company, Vertex Pharmaceuticals. Stock is sold off completely. Insiders are buying. I would buy some Vertex. This always does well in the long run. And we got Alto here. They launch enhanced protein project, and stock is oversold. I would be looking to buy Alto ingredients here. And then we got here um, stocks to buy in the dip. We got iCAD, ComScope, and Swear. I think ComScope is intriguing. Stock is sold off at these levels. I would probably look at ComScope, COMM, and go from there. And we got here Orchard Daniels. It's in the food business. Stock is oversold. I would buy some ADM here and go from there. And we have hims and hers, HIMS ticker symbol. They expand into various other areas. This company has been experimenting in the skin care area. Right now, stock is oversold. I would buy some hims and hers at these levels and go from there. And we got out of favor solar stocks. I think solar is an emerging market, and right now companies like First Solar, Array, Enphase, even Solar Edge, they're all oversold at these levels. I would be building a nice position in these and wait for a nice comeback. So with that, let's jump in here, look at the broader markets. From a broader market perspective, after selling off pretty hard, S&P 500 is kind of improving, as you can see here, trying to reach its 25-day moving average. Same story with QQQ, sold off pretty hard, now trying to improve. So I would trade very cautiously in September, October. There will be some down days like this. That's our opportunity to accumulate and buy a little more. And we got DIA, Dow Jones Industrial Average, 30 Dow stocks. It got hit pretty hard, as you can see here, recovered pretty nicely. I would wait for a little pullback, buy quality names in these ETF and take it from there. And we got Russell 2000, same story, hit pretty hard, and now it's trying to come back here after a huge surge. Now it's wondering where to go. That's why we have a big candle here on Thursday. Friday is kind of sideways a little bit. It went up but still did not break the higher high here. So I'll be waiting and watching. Probably we'll see how it goes and go from there. And let's also try to see where the market will go next week. Best way to look at is by looking at S&P 500 futures. So as you can see here, in next 83 days, December expiration, we have 4446 as the price here. So right now, market is expecting not a too high appreciation in the price. It's basically anticipating plus plus 8 or so, 4 7 4 4 4 5. So what I make out from this is really between December and March, market is expecting not too much improvement. It's kind of in the trading range, as you can see here. December 4446 and March 4437, June 4435. As of now, market is thinking, hey, you know what, we will be in a trading range. Don't expect huge surge or huge drop. That's what market is trying to tell us. And if you're trying to wonder what will happen next week, best way to look at is look at the option chain in S&P 500. So look at 6 days out here, week 1. As you scan through here, we are expecting a 66 point up or down, 13% up or down. So that's why I don't expect huge moves next week. Probably it will be in plus or minus 66 in ES or S&P 500, or a 13% up or down in S&P 500. I think it's a good indication. That's what market maker is trying to expect. So I think we should kind of keep this in mind. Don't expect huge up or down. On an average, it will be 12 or 13% up or down. So with that, as you look through here, futures looks like there are more people who are bearish. That's why they're buying more put options than call options. And put options are sold 3.4 times more than call options. That tells you, watch out, there are more bears here. Normally when there are more bears, there will be some short squeeze type rally. people do short coverings. That's why stock market goes up. Just like what you've seen last week, when there are so many bears, they will end up covering their shorts. That's why you'll have a nice surge like we had in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Expect some of those things given there are a huge number of bears still in the sidelines. They can continue to do short covering as stock markets go higher. So with that, let's now jump in. Look at heavy insider buying. So from a heavy insider buying here, I've sorted out this table for you by insider buying. So as you can see, a stock on the top, no one has got very high insider buying, 377%, and also institution buying. That's a great sign. And look where is RSI 39. That tells you still stock has more room to run, and it's a low market cap stock. You should be willing to go through these market manipulation. If you want to buy no one, it may be okay to buy a little bit, take advantage of this high insider buying, high institution buying, and low RSI. And if you're an options person, watch out here. IV percentile is 45, little high. Don't buy call options here, you'll be paying a little more. And we got your CPE Callahan Petroleum, and right now wait, RSI is a little high. Wait and watch. And then we got few more as we scan through. We got DPW. This could be a good one here. We got nice insider buying here, and also nice institution buying. And RSI is 39, tells you can still buy this. There's a high short ratio, 13%, and float is also a little bit less. You could still buy this one. And we got AEI. I did not cover this before. AEI is a little known real estate development company. Right now $2.31 stock price. Market cap is very low. As you scan through here, still low RSI, and they have a high short ratio, just 4 million shares outstanding. As you see here, shares outstanding and what insiders are doing here, they're buying more and more. They can really scoop up all these shares outstanding, and all these shorts will end up covering, and this stock can go higher. That's why this could be a good one to buy slowly and accumulate. It's got a proven founder and chairman at the top here, and his son is the CEO. I think it's a good one to buy slowly. And I love Sentinel. It's a great cyber security stock, and insiders are buying heavily. And RSI is 48, tells you stock is oversold. And scan through here a few more. We got DBI, we talked to that already, and we got rig. Rig is a energy play. As more and more as energy price is going up, folks will drill, and that will help rig stock to go higher. Right now, heavy insider buying here. Institutions are also buying. They got a little bit higher float, as you can see here, given there is a high market cap. I think it's still okay to buy slowly on down days. And we got few more here. UAWS, 71 cent stock here. And as you scan through here, insiders are buying, and also there is a float which is 60 million here. I think it's a little high for a company with just 129 million stock market cap, but I think it's okay to buy a little bit as a speculation and go from there. And as a nut thumb rule here, look what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. If insiders are buying heavily and also institutions are buying, that's a good sign. And then look for the sales. Companies like CPE, like DPW, and CASI, they are good fundamentally. As you can see here, there's a nice quarter over quarter sales and nice gross margin. That tells you these companies pass the rule of 40, where quarter over quarter sales growth plus gross margin greater than 40. Same story with a couple more down here, like MTEM and NGL, UAWS, as well as REI. And then look at IV percentile. If you're an options trader, when IV percentile is high, try to sell some premium here and make some money. And when our IV percentile is low, basically also buy some call options at a lower price, when RSI is also lower. So that's how I would approach here. And when RSI is low, then you can really buy the stock also. That's a good entry point to buy the stock, as well as hold it for a while. And then I would look at short ratio here. If you're technically oriented trader, look at the short ratio. If there's a high short ratio and low RSI, that could be a good one for you to trade and expect a short squeeze. Also watch out float here. If the float is relatively low, then it's a good one, has more potential for a short squeeze. I've highlighted all the stocks with the float lower than 100 million in green here. And then look through price to sales ratio. A higher price to sales ratio means it's a little bit pricey from a valuation perspective. I've highlighted them in red here. And then look through 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, all the way to 5-year past performance here. And if you see some improvements in 1 day, 5 day, that tells you, hey, stock is turning around. Could be a good one to buy as a turnaround candidate. As an example, Sentinel here. Stock is turning around in the near term. You could slowly scoop up some Sentinel. And same is the story with the SYN here. It's a 49-cent stock here. And we got one more, which is RIG, trying to turn around here. As well as you scan through here, I think that's pretty much here. Probably this one here too, USWS. So that's how I would play. I would watch out what insiders doing, what institutions doing. Are they buying or they selling? Look at the sales growth, look at the gross margin, and technically inclined option traders look for IV percentile as well as RSI and trade accordingly. And look at short ratio. If you want to do a swing trading expecting a short squeeze, look at short squeeze also, and see if there is improvement in the near term, 1 day, 5 day, if the stock is turning around. If so, you want to invest and buy. So with that, next we got few more here. As you can scan through, we got AHT, Ashford, nice insider buy, and also few stocks with nice institution buy. I think Ashford here with insider buying, institutions buying, and a short ratio of 4%. RSI is 56, so I would wait a little bit. RSI is 56 tells you stock has gone up of late. Wait for a little pullback here. On the other hand, we got SelectQuote and SRGA. Both are low dollar stocks here, and nice insider buying here. But see here, we got RSI 48 and 46. Tells you stock is oversold here. I would buy them at these levels. And looks like SelectQuote has got a nice gross net margin also. It's making money. I would buy these at these levels and take it from there. And we got few more here. I've highlighted them in green background and gray background. You could look at those. Nice insider buying, and in some cases nice institution buying. Many of these are low dollar stocks. Expect manipulation by these bigger players. Barely crossed 100 million in VISL here. So trade carefully, but when you see a lower RSI and insiders are buying, it's okay to buy a little bit and take it from there. We got few more here: Energy Partner and Vertex, one of my favorite, and Alto, ELAN, which is another great stock. Look at these stocks here, see what insiders are doing. In this case, they're buying, and look at the RSI levels and take it from there. TXMD, I think it's again biotech, place 72-cent stock here. Insiders are buying, and as you see, a nice sales here. Stock is sold off with the RSI 39. You could slowly venture in. Stock is turning around in a shorter term here. So with that, let's look at one more page here. We got a few more. We got Continental. Right now, RSI a little higher. Wait and watch. And we got few more here. Opco Health. This stock has been trading sideways for a long time. Nice sales growth. Institutions are, insiders are buying. I would buy a little bit of Opco here and keep accumulating slowly. And we got Kplt, nice institution buying here, 107% improvement here, and RSI is low. You could buy some Kplt at these levels, and also high short ratio, expect a short squeeze. And we got Archer Daniels, again great stock, $59. And as you can see here, insiders and institutions are buying slowly, and nice sales growth here. And RSI is low. You could buy some Archer Daniels. It's a good stock for the long haul. And we got few more here. We got ARAY, AT&T, TTI, so on and so forth. You could buy those also. And we got some of my favorite here, a Fastly $42 stock. As you can see, your RSI is 41, tells you stock is oversold here. I would slowly accumulate some Fastly also at these levels. And we got few more here as you can scan through. I've highlighted few stocks for you in green background and gray background. Take a look at those and see if you can buy them, taking advantage of this weakness here. Few stocks I love. We got LAZR. It's a electric vehicle play here, software play. As you can see here, institutions are buying here and low RSI. You could accumulate, this stock here slowly and take it from there. And we got few more here. Molson Core, beverage company, BALL, and so on and so forth. Even SFT here, I think institutions are buying heavily. It's okay to accumulate slowly given RSI is just 46. And I also like Mankind. It's again a great biotech type play here. We could look at that one too. And Tellurian, natural gas play. Right now RSI is 62, tells you wait and watch and buy on a pullback. So with that, options trader, watch out for IV percentile. IV percentile is high. You could sell some put option underneath here when the RSI is low and make some money with the premium. So with that, let's jump in here, look at few charts and see what we can do. From a chart perspective, we got Novan stock here. Chart is sideways. Stock is going sideways. Nice on the balance volume here. Insiders are buying heavily, as you can see here. I would go along with these insiders here. Given RSI is low, I would buy some Novan at these levels and go from there. As you can see here, there is no high short ratio here. Don't expect a short squeeze, but given this is a insiders are buying heavily, you could go with a little bit longer time frame and buy Novan. And then you got AEI. It's again a real estate developer. Stock is trading sideways. Nice on the balance volume. Insiders are scooping up almost all of the shares. Just 4 million float available for us to trade. That's why I think this stock can go higher, given we still have chairman and CEO who pretty much own the company. They're the chairman is the founder of the company. And then you got DPW here. DPW, as you can see here, just a $2 stock here. Stock is trading sideways and on the balance volume is rising. Insiders are buying. I would go along with these insiders here. And we got Sentinel, great cybersecurity stock here. Stock is kind of trading sideways here. Insiders are buying heavily, as you can see here. I would buy along with the insiders here. This stock has got great potential to become one of the great cybersecurity plays. And we got few more here. DBI Designer Brands. It's been trading sideways, showing some strength here. RSI is 50, tells you can still buy. On the balance volume is rising. That's a good sign. Insiders are buying heavily. I think we should go with the insiders here and buy some DBI. And then you got Goku. Goku is, as you can see, a stock came down pretty hard. Now trying to make a base here, and on the balance volume is pretty low. Chart is ugly at this time. I would buy slowly and have a small base here. Insiders are buying. Institutions are buying slowly. Stock is sold off with a low RSI here of 41. SelectQuote, same story. Stock has been going down of late, on the balance volume is rising. That's the bullish divergence here. Insiders are buying, as you can see here. Out buy along with the insiders, given RSI is low, just 47. And we got Vertex, one of the great biotech companies. Stock is sold off pretty hard, very low RSI, 33 here. I would buy some Vertex, keep it for a long time. Even if you could buy this on a retirement portfolio, it's a great stock. Right now it's down, it will always come up. Next, we got some more here. We got Kplt Biotech play here. Stock has been down of late. Low RSI, as you can see here. RSI is just 48 here. I would buy some Kplt here, given stock is RS on the balance volume is rising. That's a good sign. And then we got here Fast, one of the content delivery network, internet play here. Stock is trying to gain some footing here after dropping down for a while. RSI is 50, tells you middle of the road. You could buy some Fast here. On the balance volume is pretty steady here, improving. I would buy some Fast here and accumulate. And then you got SFT here. Again, it's stock is trading sideways. On the balance volume is pretty steady here. Insiders are buying, as you can see here. Institutions are buying this stock here. I would buy along with the institutions and accumulate SFT here. And then we got LAZR. It's a EV, electric vehicle play here. Stock is trading down for a while. On the balance volume is pretty steady. Institutions are buying here 40%. Out buy along with the institutions and accumulate LAZR. I think this has got good fundamentals and the stock will do well. So with that, here is some quick cheat sheet for you. When you want to buy a stock, look through what RSI is. If RSI is below 55, indicates stock is not overbought. It's in a oversold type territory. You could accumulate slowly. Also, watch out what on the balance volume is doing. If it is steady or if it is racing, then that's a good sign. Smart money is flowing, and you could buy. On the other hand, if the RSI is greater than 60 and on the balance volume is falling, then don't buy the stock. If you already have it, you can sell it slowly. And then look for fundamentally good companies with positive sales growth and gross margin. Watch for rule of 40. And high short ratio and insider buying, institution buying can be good catalyst. And options buyers and sellers, always watch out RSI and IV percentile and use them as your for your benefit and go with these rules here. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.